In the summer of 1977, something remarkable happened at the Big Ear Radio Telescope in Ohio. A research scientist named Jerry Emin was scanning the skies for interesting radio signals when suddenly, amidst the static, one burst through. It was so strong, so unusual, that he circled it on the computer printout and scribbled just one word in the margin. Wow. That one word would go on to name the most mysterious space signal ever detected. The WOW signal came from the direction of the Sagittarius constellation, near a group of stars known as Chi Sagittarii. It lasted exactly 72 seconds. Although it was detected back in 1977, scientists didn't announce it to the world until 1998. By that time, Jerry Emin had passed away. But before he died, he kept a close eye on this signal. He knew it wasn't a satellite, and it wasn't interference from Earth. There simply aren't any human-made structures out there emitting. And furthermore, it didn't match the unique telltale signals of any known star or planet in our solar system. For a while, astronomers thought the source of the WOW signal might be a nearby red giant star called Pi Sagittarii. It looked like a great candidate because it was in the right place at the right time. But then in 1999, researchers measured its distance, and it turned out to be almost twice as far away as the signal seemed to be coming from. To this day, whatever created that WOW signal remains unknown, but it wasn't the only strange thing in space. Over the past few decades, astronomers have detected dozens of similar signals, which were not coming from inside our galaxy. These signals, called fast radio bursts, or FRBs, are powerful blasts of radio energy that last just a few milliseconds. During that tiny flash, however, they release more energy than an entire galaxy's worth of stars do in that same amount of time. And although they might sound similar, astronomers know that not all FRBs are alike. Some repeat, others don't. Some come from within our galaxy, others clearly come from beyond. And still, to this day, no one knows exactly what's causing them. That's part of why astronomers care so much. FRBs could help us learn more about some of the most extreme objects in the universe. Things like magnetars, collapsing stars, or even black holes. Now obviously, the idea that they might be messages from intelligent civilizations is very appealing. But honestly, that's not the dominant theory among astronomers. And by the way, some of those other theories are pretty wild. Like, one team of researchers suggested that these signals could be coming from dead stars. Big magnetic fields that suddenly get a burst of energy when their electron shells are disrupted by a large asteroid. Okay, fair enough. I can see how that might happen. But despite the fact that scientists have been detecting these signals for more than 2 decades, they still don't know what's causing them. It's a little frustrating. Astronomers have been studying FRBs for nearly 20 years, and in that time they've learned a lot. For example, thanks to an international team led by the Chinese University of Hong Kong, we now know that at least some FRBs repeat. We've also learned that at least some come from outside of our galaxy. And there's evidence that the sources of some FRBs are in the process of fading away, which may mean they're one-time events. But the thing is, astronomers still don't know exactly what's causing them. Imagine you're in a crowded room full of people chatting at once. You can hear this and that, but it's hard to make out any one conversation. That's kind of like what it's like to study FRBs. Even though they're incredibly bright, they're also incredibly brief. They last just a few milliseconds, which makes them very hard to detect in the first place. And they only appear to come from one general direction. When you hear a noise in a crowded room, you might try to figure out where it's coming from. And astronomers are doing something similar with FRBs. By triangulating their sources, astronomers hope to pinpoint where they're coming from and hopefully learn more about what's causing them. That means that one day soon, maybe very soon, we might find out what's behind these signals. And maybe we'll discover that the universe really is full of intelligent life. In the meantime, though, we can keep wondering. Picture this: a giant telescope, listening to the quiet hum of space. When suddenly one tiny blip appears, traveling billions of light years, straight to Earth. A message, a cosmic accident, or something we haven't even imagined yet.